Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Malika Marathe, and today I decided to make a video on something other than boring calculus. Today I'll be showing you a few tricks to do math in your head, mental math. So if you ever have a multiplication problem you need to solve, you've reached the right video. Let's get started. So first we'll be looking at how to find the square of a number ending in 5. So this works best for two-digit numbers. Let's say we have a number 65. So, 65 squared equals blank 25. So if a number ends in 5, its square would always end with a 25, as you see here. So this is permanent. And so now what comes here, right? So we're going to take 6 and we're going to add 1 to 6. So we have 6 and then we have 7, right? And then we multiply 6 and 7. So we have 42. And that's it. You just put 42 here. So 65 squared is 4,225. Pretty simple, right? Let's look at another example. Let's take 85. So as we saw, 85 would end with a 25. And over here, we have 8 plus 1, 9. So 8 times 9, which is 9 eighths are 72. And here we have our answer, 7,225. Pretty simple, right? Next, we are going to look at a neat way to multiply a triple-digit number by a single-digit number. So let's take a number 437, and let's go ahead and multiply this by 8. So 4 times 8, 8 fours are 32, correct? 8 threes are 24, 8 sevens are 56. And now we're going to look at, so adding everything to the left of this line, we have 3. Adding everything to the left of this line and to the right of this line, right? We have 4. And then you do the same thing here. So 5 plus 4, 9. And we have 6. So 437 times 8 is 3,496. Pretty neat, right? Okay, let's go ahead and look at another example. 847 times 7. 8 sevens, 56. 7 fours, 28. 7 sevens, 49. So we add. So this is 5, this is 8, this is 12, and this is 9. And so we have a little problem here. We have this extra digit here. So we just give this one over here, and so we have 5, 9, 2, 9. This is your answer. Okay, now let's see how to multiply a two-digit number by a two-digit number. So let's say I have 14. Well, just to start with, let's just take easier numbers. So 14 and 22. Okay, so I'm going to first multiply 1 by 2. So the first number here multiplied the first number here. So 2. And then I'm going to put a blank here. And then I'm going to multiply the second number here with the second number here, which is 4 times 2, which is 8. And then for this middle term here, this blank here, well, let's multiply 1 times 2, which is the first number in 14, and the second number in 22. So 1 times 2 is 2, plus 4 times 2, which is 8. And now 2 plus 8, which is 10. So we have 10 here, but how do we really fit that into that blank? So we put the 0 here and then plus 1. So we have 14 times 22 equals 308. That's our answer. Let's look at a slightly more complicated problem. Let's have 56 and multiplied by 79. Okay, so 5 you multiplied with 7. 7 fives are 35, and we have a blank here, and then we multiply 6 by 9, which is 54. So we only put the 4 here and then carry 5 over here. Okay, we'll come to that later. And now for the middle term, we have 5 times 9, which is 45, plus 6 times 7, which is 2. 45 and 42 is 87, and we have our plus 5 here, so we have 92. So we gotta put 92 in this blank here. So as we saw earlier, we carry over the tens term to over here, so we only put 2 here, and then we add 9 to 35. So 35 plus 9, this becomes 44. So now 56 times 79 becomes 4,424. That's your answer. Now multiplying a number by 5 is super easy. So let's say I have a number 644 times 5. You half this, so 644 over 2 is 322, and add a 0. That's your answer. 768 times 5. So 768 over 2 is 384, and then add a 0. That's your answer. Pretty simple. Another tip I'd like to share is if you have a multiplication problem, such as, let's say, 77 times 18, note that 18 is pretty close to 20, so you can try rounding this up to 20 and then solving it. So 77 times 20 would be 1540, and then you subtract 77 times 2, which is 154, and you should get 1,386 as your answer, right? So what I'm doing here is basically I'm doing this 77 times 20 minus 2. So 20 minus 2 is 18, and as you saw here, 77 times 20 is 1540, and 77 times negative 2 is negative 154, and this gives us the answer. So this is just something I use. I find it pretty helpful. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.